Good morning. Hey, y'all. Hey. Happy Friday. All right. Friday. Hello. I know y'all like, look at Montina. What's on her head? Y'all listen. Y'all know Thursday is my self-care. Well, listen, we're going to talk self-care. We're going to talk sexy today. It's Friday. Y'all got the weekend. Your husband might be rested up. So, you know, it might happen on the weekend. I got to tell my husband, can I get some nookie nookie? You're going to get a lucky girl. We're going to talk about it. This is a grown-up conversation, right? You know, these single women be out like, I don't want no man. That's good for you, sis. But there are women that want men. There are people that want to stay married even when there are challenging times. And you shouldn't be shunned for it. Like, girl, do you? I want to encourage you. I'm so pro relationship. One has gotten married. Another one is like, I gotta talk to you. I gotta talk to you. And I'm like, oh, I think she's on the verge of getting engaged and getting married. Like, I am so pro relationship, y'all. Like, I'm that sister friend that says, do this. Like, I am that woman that you text, and I'm like, yeah, girl, go for it. So, with that said, I noticed some things. Like I said, if you're not dealing with a cynical ex mother-in-law or sister-in-law, you're dealing with a cynical ex-wife, cynical grown-ass kids, cynical grandkids. You're looking like, what the I mean, it's like weird. So I was like, oh, it's the same poo poo, different toilet, right? First marriage, 50% is going to end in divorce. Second marriage is 67% end in divorce. Third marriage is 73% end in divorce. And less than 5% of people ever are like me and my husband get married 3 times. It's funny. But I love being married. I love my husband. And I realized when you go 80-20 and you literally look at this, and I brought it up when you literally start looking at this, and I started literally charting the days, like, damn, okay, crazy today. It I did it this month. It was 5 days. And we ain't even on, we haven't made it to the 6th day yet of crazy, right? So out of 30 days, 24 days are like, wow, it's fun, it's amazing. Love you, love you. And then that 6 days, you're like, woo. But do you really want to throw away your relationship? Because 72 days out of the year are bad, like challenging. But then you literally have like 290 something that are just bliss. Really, sis? Don't do it. Be pro relationship. And also, you don't need a relationship that moves really, 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 really fast and he's love bombing you. Start studying these behaviors. You want a man that is moving a little slow. Maybe he doesn't text you every single day. Maybe there are some things that are just like, he's moving different. Let me tell you, us married women gonna tell y'all some things on this retreat. So with that said, thank you for being here. But the 80-20 rule, I really want us to start looking at that because if you're expecting to go into a relationship in 24 hours, 7 days a week, you expect it to be amazing. It's just not, it's just not what is realistic. And it took me a couple marriages to actually even learn this, shame on me. Right. So you're individuals, you're fallible, and not even healthy relationships are perfect. Not even our friendships are perfect. I'm not going to remember to text you every day to, hey, come join the call. And that's okay. And so with this, we have to take responsibility for our own needs. We have to develop a little bit more compassion for our spouses and in our relationship. But here they say even the best long-term relationships can be messy and imperfect. But what happens if your love life is more like 20/80 and you're questioning if it's worth the effort to save it? Now, in a situation like that, get some therapy. Go to retreat, talk to some women, look at yourself, and we have to say some of the prayers. You got to make sure you're praying for your husband because I'm gonna tell you, find yourself in the valley like what? Sis. You stay on his neck. You fight for your marriage. You pray for your husband as you're praying for yourself because we need it too. All right, just to make it put our power in. I do like to go through some things with Battlefield of the Mind just so that we have our faith built up. And I really just want to talk about a few things here. It says, it is not trying to destroy our faith with lies. Well, girl, you married him. He's staying out a little bit later than he did. His pattern has changed a little bit. Again, rumination. Okay, lies and lies and lies comes into your mind. Comparison. Okay, think about the lies. And so she was talking about her call to the ministry. If you're not aware, I think we all know who Joyce Meyer is. And she just was confused about it. She felt an intense desire to share and teach God's word. And then she heard the voice of the Lord. I plan to have you teaching us more for them than even for us. We get hot flashes. we're not as moody. And I've actually started to talk to men like over 50. It really is something going on with them. And a large part of that is their testosterone is going down so low. They don't feel the way they used to. They don't move the way they used to. They look in the mirror. They don't see themselves the way they used to. See, women, we can put on makeup, we can do little things to enhance our beauty. And they can't. So we exercise empathy, we exercise compassion, and most of the time they don't. We're looking at them like, what is wrong with you? They want to go younger, 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 buy a different car. So again, study your man, study your husband. Start writing notes about when these triggers occur. And I put them in my app. I still have my periods. I put them in whatever you want to call it. It's like, what is going on? And for us as feminine, soft, beautiful women, it's hard. And so I be wanting to hug y'all. And I'm like, girl, oh, this. And now when we share sometimes, not oversharing because we're not trauma bonding, it's actually pretty amusing. It's humorous. So with our P's, the power, read, read, read. Y'all know I talk about books all the time. Y'all should see my table. I got all this stuff. But you have to, oh, let me grab it. Read, read, read something. The book that I'm reading right now, I was trying to put the link in. It's called It's Not You. Okay, Identifying and Healing from Narcissistic People by Dr. Ramani. So this is the title. I'm gonna actually put it in our chat. It's not you. Because, there are some times when I'm sorry, sis, it is not you. It's just not you. Read, put their name in. I declare they will have no authority, those nasty demonic spirits, over my husband this day or any day. I loose the fruits of love, joy, peace, goodness, kindness, gentleness, faith, patience, and self control. I declare and decree my spouse is free from the torment from these demons, from his past decisions, family members, and anyone else associated with the demonic possession. I release peace over his life, safety, wisdom, freedom, and a sound mind. Simple prayer for some of my teas because I have some loose leaf. This is a blue tea, blue butterfly. And I like my wellness teas. Now, this one's good. Drink it at night, or you're going to run to the bathroom in the morning. I like my ginger teas. I drink hibiscus teas. So, what is it that you can do to slow down? And I drink coffee too. I actually enjoy. I got older and like coffee. I put whipped cream and cocoa powder in it. Just to slow down. The meaning behind it, honey. My grandma all her life has been a tea drinker. I need to ask her why you drink. Cause she just would sip her teas. And I think maybe they want to say something, but they were like, "Ooh, let me just sip my tea." Sip your tea. I even get little toppers to seep it a little bit. Girl, sip your tea. Buy you some beautiful tea mugs and sip your tea. Oh, and I have this one because I feel like this is Sexy Friday. And for those of you that might be, life is lifing and your body's changing as you get older, and you may not want to be intimate. I want to, be mindful if you have kids around. Horny goatwood tea. I had to take some baths. I don't take it no more. Pilates, honey, will make you want it all the time. Pilates or yoga, because your legs be spread. You be like, oh, I want to get home to my husband. But if you're having challenges, horny goatwood tea, honey, it'll fix it all. I'll put it in the chat. It will fix it all. You will be literally like running to take your clothes off and jump on your husband. You will be like, baby, take me. It's called horny goatwood tea, and it works. And make sure, sis, sex is really, really important in your marriage. There's too many men out here talking about they have sexless marriages, but I think some women, as we get older, might even encounter that because they change over 50 and 60 if you have an older husband. But sis, it's the weekend. Get you some nookie nookie. All right. And then, like I said, don't let your guard down. For the retreat, we are going on a retreat. I know that my girlfriend Tamika is updating the information for the retreat, but we are going to Cancun. It's $100 deposit, and then you pay the balance in October. So get your deposit in so that you're like committed to come. And this is really for women, wives, fiancés, single women that are pro relationship or pro marriage. If you don't like men, and well, you probably ain't here if you don't, but you might have a friend. I don't really want to be married. Don't come. Okay, we don't need any negative energy around us. Marriage is hard enough. We want people around us that are like, I do want a relationship, but I want the right relationship. I want a right man. And this is not going to be a trauma bonding session. We're going to talk unicorns and rainbows. And hey, I got you. I love you. Practice that self care. Slow down. And I'm telling you, sip your tea or your coffee or whatever. I'm telling you, I think that's why older women did it because the men was getting on their nerves. Text your girlfriends, your sister friends. I hope you hook up with some of your sister friends this weekend. I can't wait to see my sister friends this weekend. And again, resources. You can't win if you're not willing to do the work, not even in life. So don't come, Montina, he's not doing the work. It ain't about him. That's why you here. Let them men go be great, y'all. Okay. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. And I realized yesterday I did put on your whole armor. Put it on, honey. Be cute today. I love you. I'm cheering for you. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. Why, girl? Because the joy of the Lord is your strength. You got this, sis. I promise you. I promise you, you got this. So, again, write down them days when it's a little more difficult so you can start tracking it. I promise you, it's probably 80% of 24 days is great, 6 days. And it might even be 70-30, but it's probably not like you think, like, oh my God, only 10%. I promise you. Do the work, sis. Love you. You guys have a great rest of the day. I'm gonna stay on the string for a minute, but I'm praying for you. It's the weekend. Get you some nookie nookie. All right, bye, y'all.